Our annual Cedar Park Tonight variety show is back with all of your favorites. Catch up with John Pay to learn more.
Victor Martinez has your top 3 things you need to know for today.
And get your weekend plans with Justin Bohr.
Plus, Luke Johnson and Katie Whitmarsh have the scoop on this week's TO Sports, and you won't want to miss our hype video from Brody Bush.
Let's jump in because the Wolfcast starts now.
Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Martinez, joined today by Jack Polishik and Katie Whitmarsh.
So we have a story over Cedar Park Tonight, our variety show.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. How are y'all feeling? It's next Friday.
I think it's gonna be a really fun time. Excited to see some teachers do some crazy and random things, but it'll definitely be a show to watch.
Yeah, I went 2 years ago. It was so fun, and I'm glad it's starting again because last year I missed it. It was so fun, and it was really entertaining. So,
yeah.
In exactly 1 week, our Wolfcast program will be holding a very exciting live event that will take place just for one night. Cedar Park Tonight is just around the corner, students, and John Pay is here to fill us in with all the info.
After a 2-year-long hiatus, Cedar Park Tonight is officially making its comeback on April 30th. For students who don't know, CPT is an annually held variety show performed live at the school auditorium. The show is meant to display various student talents, show hilarious skits, play games on stage, and give the crowd a great time. Show producer Katie Smith talks more about what to expect.
We're going to get to see appearances from some of our favorite CPHS news segments like Dr. Love and Assistant Feelings. There's going to be some games involving some of your favorite teachers and staff members. We have all the APs and the counselors involved, some of your favorite core class teachers and coaches. You might even see some of your friends up on the stage. We have some student participants as well. And the whole thing is a mix between live segments and video segments. So it's really cool to get to switch back and forth and see everything that the Wolfcast students are able to put on.
This is Katie's second year on the Wolfcast and has been helping prepare the staff for the big night. Even though it was a daunting task for her, especially with the limited in-person contact, Katie is still positive that it will be a great show.
It was definitely a challenge. This show is a lot of work to put on regardless, and I'm just really thankful that we have such a excited staff and the staff that is willing to work so hard every day to make a show of this size possible during a pandemic. There have been lots and lots of Zoom meetings, lots and lots of phone calls, trying to see people in person as often as we can while still staying safe. And I think that everybody's put in so much amazing work, and it really is going to be apparent in the show.
Tickets are now on sale for $10 each, so make sure to bring friends and enjoy the show.
Thanks, John. We'll see you there, students.
Our Cedar Park Timberwolf Band is celebrating after a successful UIL concert competition. Take a look at this picture of the trophies they snagged. The Honor Band, Wind Symphony, and Symphonic Concert Bands all performed last week in the 2021 UIL concert and sight reading evaluation. All 3 bands performed exceptionally well and earned perfect scores in both their prepared music and sight rating. Head band director Chris Yee says the band staff couldn't be more proud of their students' monumental efforts during these challenging times.
CPHS Choir's annual Princess Tea is still on this year, this time in an outdoor setting. The show will take place in the courtyard this Saturday at 10:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 3:30 p.m., as well as Sunday at noon. Get your tickets for the in-person and live stream options at cphschoir.com.
Next up, Victor Martinez has the top 3 things you need to know for today.
Good morning, Cedar Park High School. I'm Victor Martinez, and here are your top 3 things for today. First, a Columbus police officer shot and killed 16-year-old Micaiah Bryant. In released body cam footage, Micaiah is seen physically fighting with one girl and getting up and swinging a knife at another girl before she is shot 4 times by the officer. The incident has been followed by the mourning of the death of this teenager, along with several other lives taken by police in the past few weeks. But it has also been followed by much debate over whether or not the officer made the right call. Some argue that everything happened too fast for the officer to take alternative actions, such as using a taser or otherwise de-escalating the situation, while others argue that he should have been able to break up the fight without using deadly force. Next, many have criticized the University of Texas for their decision to keep the controversial song The Eyes of Texas as their alma mater. Following expressed concerns from students of color regarding the racist origin of the song, a UT committee tasked with researching the song claimed that the intent was not overly racist, although they confirmed that its first public performances were likely during the early 1900s at minstrel shows, a form of entertainment criticized for its use of blackface. In response to further criticisms regarding their choice to require that the Longhorn Band continue to play the song, the university decided to create a new band for those who oppose it. Members of the new band will be offered scholarships and options for waived participation fees, although it is not clear how and exactly they will operate. Last, a total of 7 men were arrested by the Hays County Police Office in a prostitution sting operation trying to exploit minors when Hays County police officers posed as girls under the age of 18 and communicated with suspects on websites known to be used to solicit these sexual acts. On April 1st and 2nd, 2 groups of people were arrested when they tried to meet up with a girl who they believed to be 15 years old. That's all I have for you today. With CPHS News, I'm Victor Martinez. Back to y'all.
Oh, thanks, Victor.
Looking for your weekend plans? Let's throw it over to Justin Bohr with this week's weekend destinations.
Thanks, Abby. First up, if you love go-karts, arcade games, and laser tag, I got just the place for you. Down in Pflugerville, there's this magical place called Austin Park and Pizza. It is $33 for an all-day pass and unlimited amount of fun. But if you're hungry and just want to get some delicious food, try Cedar Park. On Bushy Creek Road, past Gupton, there's a trailer park with yummy food for your tummy. And lastly, if you're starting to feel the heat coming and want something with the water, head down to the mini parks around Lake Travis, like Sandy Creek, Windy Point, and Mansfield Dam. And those are your weekend destinations for Friday, April 23rd. Remember to stay safe out there. With CPHS News, I'm Justin Bohr. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Justin.
Stay tuned because up next we've got our sports report with Luke and Katie and a hype video. But first, this break.
Is too high.
You're just
Second
too
of
short.
all-
You can't even see my ego.
Dang, this is a little more scary than being in your office, honestly.
This time, baby, promise I have learned my lesson. Down for the ride, take me anywhere. Down for the ride, take me anywhere. I hope you will, I hope you will, I hope you will.
This is
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
Our baseball team is ready to start the weekend off right as they will be playing against Eastview tonight at 7 p.m. at Eastview High School.
Eastview currently has a season record of 6 wins to 17 losses, so I think we should end the night on a high note.
Absolutely. And another trip to state for Cedar Park sports. The wrestling team qualified 5 athletes to compete in state this weekend.
Aiden Burke, Gage Folds, Jonah Morales, Grant Nichols, and Erica Peterson will all compete today at noon at the Berry Center in Cypress, Texas. Good luck, and let's bring home a state title.
And over to track, your Timberwolves will be competing in the regional championship today. If you know anyone in track, make sure to wish them good luck. Well, that's all we have for you today. With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh. Back to y'all.
And now it's time for your Pet of the Week. This is Ahmad Lanani's Roborowski hamster named Vanilla. Ahmad got Vanilla only around a week ago, and he is still fairly shy around his new home. So shy that he would often dig holes to hide under. But nowadays he's getting adjusted into his new surroundings, and Ahmad hopes to hold him very soon. That's all we have for today. Make sure to keep up with all of our content on our YouTube channel at CPHS News.
For more sports content, follow our Twitter at CPHS_sports.
Check out Monday's Wolfcast for stories on Cedar Park photography, your book, 3 things, your sports report, and more.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
I'm Jack Polishuk.
And I'm Abby Martinez. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a safe weekend, Cedar Park.